Hey, everybody. Today we're at Brenden PA, which is Easton PA, at a small local airport, not too far from Allentown. And actually, that's where we're going to fly today from Brenden to Allentown, Pennsylvania. So um, I'd walk up and just kind of show you the ultralight here. Very, very interesting airplane, and there's a really good story on the guy that designed this and built it. It's very interesting. I would suggest you go to Google and um, just Google the CGS Hawk Arrow 2, and you'll come up with the stories. There's a lot of articles about it, and I've never flown one of these for real. So, but I know that the research that I've done on it, it sounds like to me it flies a lot like a Piper Cub. So, all right, well, we're going to push this one out and get her ready. Okay, runners on. Boom. Wing lag. That on mode 1. Our radios are up. Probably not going to talk on them too much today. You can see it's enclosed with canvas. And hey, what's up, Jennifer? Wake up. Back there asleep. Very well done, though. Very well done. Nice, sporty aircraft. All right, let's go ahead and sealing out to the active. Oh man, we're starting to get some rain. Go figure. Oh, this ought to be interesting. Put one notch of flaps down. Probably won't need it, but it'll help us get off the ground just a little quicker. This is a short runway too, by the way. It's not a very long runway. Engine sounds pretty daggone good on this thing. Yeah, so I have live weather on today, and about 4:37 in the afternoon. All right, so once we take off from here, we'll be going off to the right, and pretty easy to find Allentown out on the hillsides. All right, let's go ahead and go. little incline on the runway here. She just pops up off the ground pretty much on her own. Go ahead and bring in the flap.
Allentown approach. Lotus 6 is type. 1 mile south of November 4 tree. 600 feet. Request flight following.
Lotus 6, Allentown approach. Squawk 0067.
Squawk 0067. Lotus 6.
Lotus 6, radar contact. 1 mile southwest of November 4 tree. 800 feet. Altimeter 2996.
Roger. Lotus 6.
A little breezy up here. Try to stay down low because it's getting a little hazy up here. Nice little rain over the windshield. Looks pretty cool. One of the things you do have to be careful with this sport plane is it will tip stall very easy at slow speeds. So it does fly very slow, but you have to be very careful banking. Make sure you're carrying some speed with you because it will drop out of the sky on you. See all the rain showers on the horizon. Quite a few showers going on. visibility. I don't know if she's awake back there yet. She looks like she's still sleeping. Must have had a long night. One of the things I noticed about this warplane is it porpoises quite a bit. You got to really trim it good, but I can't seem to completely get it to stop, but I can slow it down a little bit. Okay, so Allentown should be over here. Let's go ahead and bring it up on the map real quick. Right here. So we're 5 miles away. Close. We do a flyby over the airport, take a look at it. Allentown was one of the updates, city updates they did back a ways. And they actually, it was one of my favorites. So at the same time they did Washington, D.C., Annapolis, Maryland, I think. They really did a good job on the scenery here. The only problem I have is the clumpy trees. I've just not been able to fix that. I don't even know how to fix that. It's in the scenery. Looks good right now. But when you get down to certain areas, they're just very clumpy, solid, looks like carved out trees.
Lotus 6, flying over Allentown.
Lotus 6, cleared to fly over the airport.
Don't have any issues with ATC. Cut you off, or never really hear their complete response. Doesn't do it all the time. This is a fun plane fly. Great on cross country, but to fly around an area that you want to look at and get good detail on what you want to look at, this is a good plane to use just because of this visibility. I mean, look at this. It's great. It's one of the best as far as checking things out. He's not a speed demon, that's for sure. Excuse me.
Allentown Tower. Lotus 6 1,300 feet to land.
Lotus 6, Allentown Tower. Altimeter 29906. Make left traffic runway 24.
Make left downwind runway 24, Lotus 6.
Lotus 6, wind 262 at Fife, cleared to land runway 24.
Clear to land runway 24, Lotus 6.
When you reduce the power on this plane, it drops pretty quick, so make sure you trim it back while you're dropping, or you're going to be pulling a lot of back pressure on. She does like to drop. We're right on stall speed there. Have to be real careful turning right now. That nose down. That was a pretty shitty pattern, wasn't it? That's all right. So we're coming in about 47. 45 would be better. I love the birds. Hilarious to watch sometimes, especially the pigeons when they're on a little group, land right on the nut line. She stalled.
Lotus 6,
I stalled.
exit runway when able.
Like I said, you have to really, really monitor your speed. Had a nice float going there for a while, but then I just slowed her down a little too much. Thank God for these gears. All right. Working great. There we go. I hope you enjoyed that flight with a Hawk Arrow 2 flying from Brenden PA to Allentown PA. Both of them pretty cool airports. Again, flying around the Allentown area after the updates, pretty good. They did a really good job. Again, the only problem I have is occasionally with the trees. As far as flying the plane, it flies a lot like a J3 Cub or Super Cub. But again, just watch your speed. Make sure you keep your speed up on it. The 103 ultralight has a lot, I think, of slower stall speed, and it does handle a little bit better at slower speed than this one. But again, it's a lot of fun to fly. All right, everybody. We'll talk to you all later.